Look at that crease in your forehead, hey? It's from the constant frown lines from that all the time. You're like a 60-year-old ball sack. Quick fun fact for you, Jay. The average home price index for a detached house now is about $2,050,000. I know nobody holds J. Gordon McInnes down, but I need you to just stay in the same place for like 2 minutes. I will point out that opportunity in that $1.1 to $1.5 million condo range, boom.
Did the people listen?
They never listen. They listen to me as much as you listen to me, so never.
That is something we do not have in common, sir.
You just stand there and just wait for it to hopefully ring out just to irk me?
Rang once.
And take that hat and that mask off. You literally look like you're wearing a bib. It's the worst of all time. I don't even know why you as well persist that you call into this. You just want to tell the people that you're on holiday?
I'm part of the goddamn 50% of it. Well, arguably 75% of the goddamn video.
If we're looking at size, you're 20% of the video probably. Versus this 80% right here. Anyway, how is Mexico? I'm getting a phone call, so it stops screen recording. Hang on, let me call you back. Had a call on the listing, and when I get a call, it automatically cuts out the recording. Just gonna have to deal with it. Look at that crease in your forehead, hey? It's from the constant frown lines from that all the time. Oof.
Look at that.
You're like a 60-year-old ball sack. Jay, welcome back to Vancouver from the sunny shores of Mazatlan, Mexico. Very quick note. There are some palm trees, yeah, very nice. It's blue skies here today as well. Just
Stop.
just suck on that.
Do this.
If the Wi-Fi cuts out, I'm gonna lose it. Hola Mazatlan. Yep.
They called and I came.
What does it even say?
Hi, Mazatlan.
Okay.
And I just found out that cabron.
Means asshole.
Means bastard. I thought it was a nice word. Someone that we know lied to me, so I gotta have a conversation. So.
Yeah, how did you think it was a nice word? Everyone knew that it was a mean word.
Is that me? Someone that should have known told me, and they tried to screw me over. Anyway.
Wow.
I'm still alive. Things are well.
Imagine you walking around the street, hola, cabron.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, what happened. 2 drinks in, it all comes out, all my Spanish, and then near-death experiences. Two
words. Anyway, so quick note, because we'll address it, but we're going to move on because it's the same sort of thing. But the market update for this month. Things are still very busy. In terms of demand is outweighing supply. There was a small inch upwards of supply, which is not enough to really change anything, but essentially a positive sign. Interest rates did rise, 0.25, and
approach to correcting the market by the Bank of Canada. Side note.
There's plenty of excuses of what they can lean on as to why it could be that, but that's a whole other video just ranting and raving. Yeah? So there's that note. That's all we're really going to say on it because the market is in an extremely busy place as it has been. Same scenario for what seems to be the last ever, but at least for the last 12 to 18 months. Quick fun fact for you, Jay. The average home price index for a detached house now is about $2,050,000.
Solid number.
That's
I like
just so you're aware. I don't. I think it's too much. But
no one in the house. It's unnecessary. That's what condos are for. Stepping stone. Stay in that stepping stone for a little bit longer. It's fine.
This is coming from the man who would have stayed in a 650 square foot 2-bedroom apartment with 3 kids if he was allowed. Keyword, if he was allowed.
How much more lifestyle money I would have had I have kept to my plan.
How much more would your kids and wife have hated you? What is the more likelihood that you would be divorced?
The wife, yes. The kids, ignorance is, that's fine.
Again, that's another one. But okay, so you've noticed, or you're thinking that it's going to be a bit of a shift in the market.
Yeah, I think that this pitiful attempt at a rate hike will start to fester with some people. They will start questioning, how often are we going to see rate hikes, even at 0.25? If there's 10 of them this year, that's going to make it. So I think that will make some people hesitate. In addition to coming to market, now they've got some hesitation, and there's new inventory, and when inventory levels rise, of course, people think, oh, maybe it's going to be more and more and more, so let's just wait another month. Oh, can you hear my children yelling?
Oh, yeah.
So I think that those two things paired together will start to fester with more people in the market. So I think we're going to see a slowing in the next 4 months.
Well, I can see it just really depends on what that slowing looks like. So yes, could we see a slowing? Are we going to see it where it's a buyer's market? I don't think so. But I would agree with you that we could see things shift. I mean, ironically, I was out this weekend looking at some places with buyers, and let's say there were 4 that we went to look at. Pretty much all of them were asking for multiple offers. There was one that was priced very low, so it went for, I think it was priced at $1 million, it went for 1.31, but it was priced very low. The other 3, all of them are like priced at 850. One sold in multiples for 865. The other one was priced at 900, sold at like 890 multiple offers.
Yeah.
So it's not, and maybe that's what the slowing kind of looks like as well, more realistic and more, because I think right now there's a lot of fear out there which drives prices, because you can read the news and see what's happened, and you can go from numbers and you can look and say, well, this place should be about 1.2 million. And then because of fear, somebody comes in and starts throwing like 1.4 million. And then all of a sudden those numbers completely get out of whack, and really nobody knows where they're operating from. So
yeah, so that will tighten up.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing as well.
For sure, I think it's a good thing. I think that will happen, and that's what the slowing of the market in general will start with anyway. And then, but I don't think it's going to see a buyer's market this year at all.
No.
But a softer seller's market, and that's how it typically starts. I think this time won't be any different. So I agree with you fully for once.
Yeah, and I think as well, to the point about the average price of the home, just because of those price rises, naturally there are just not as many people who can afford that. So I think the majority of people have made their move when they could, and now of course there's a lot more people out there in the market for a 1.5 million home than there are for a $2 million home. Same thing for a condo, a $600,000 condo versus a $1 million condo. So I think all of these little steps will kind of accumulate and compound together, adding like another bit of a barrier to entry or another cooling layer to the market, which will bring us down into more of an easier navigational market at the moment, because it seems a lot like the wild west, and even usually when it's super busy and it is multiple offers, it's not this kind of crazy.
Yes, except with the end of house segment. So if you're averaging 2 million, there's still that stuff that's going to be 1.5 and 1.5, and I think that will still stay busy. But I think a lot of the market is, as we've already started to see, is up note. If you have not a lot of people's incomes have kept pace with the growth of the market. You're sitting equity, that's great. Downsizing or leaving to gain more purchasing leverage. There's not a lot of people that are in positions to just make that move up.
Can you just stay there, because the Wi-Fi cuts in and out and I miss every third word that you say. I know nobody holds J. Gordon McInnes down, but I need you to just stay in the same place for like 2 minutes.
I think that with what we've said before as well, a big thing is that prices have gone much that a lot of people just can't afford to make that move. because incomes have not followed suit to the market growth.
Yeah, so I think that shifting market still remains like pretty substantially in a seller's market. However, it's a lot more of a traditional seller's market that you're going to be coming up against. You're still going to have to move on things. You're still going to be seeing the multiple offer dates, but there's going to be a lot more reason and numbers behind things rather than more of a wild, wild west shootout. And I will point out, because I've been saying it for the last quarter, at least 3 or 4 months, that opportunity in that $1.1 to $1.5 million condo range, boom. What is it that's really busy now? Yes, the entry-level market is still busy, but you go and see these ones that are listed for that $1 million range, a lot of them are going for 1.3. Some that are listed for 1.15, they're going for 1.4. I said there was an opportunity, and anyway, I'm gonna relax. It's fine.
Did the people listen?
They never listen. They listen to me as much as you listen to me, so never.
That is something we do not have in common, sir. On that note,
I think you need to get yourself to a beach.
Yeah, the family's going crazy, and I'm going to get in trouble for being too long and not helping. So, pleasure to see your face again, and we'll be in touch soon.
As always, enjoy the rest of your stay, safe travels, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you all, and bye.
What's up, Emmy? Hey. There we go.